Guys, do you remember when I told you that there are many versions in this story? Now, if you had listened to what Advocate Mngomezulu said, the version said that the version, according to the Kinindas, it said Kelly Khumalo ordered the hit, right? That's the version according to the Kinindas. Then there is other version that says she's the one that pulled the trigger. Then there is a third version, and the third version says it is Longwe who pulled the trigger. So I am going to have to ask you this question. Between Longwe and Kelly Khumalo, who pulled the trigger? Okay? Yes, in this video, definitely we're going to look, we'll spend much of our time talking about Longwe. But listen to what Advocate Mngomezulu said today. When Longwe came into at Kelly Khumalo's house, he was drunk and he had a firearm. 3 shots were fired. Senzo was shot dead. Longwe shot himself in the ankle. And last shot was fired on the floor. As a result, Zandi Khumalo got injured. That is the assertion from Advocate Mngomezulu today. We will also have to address the issue of the the black science. Hey, Advocate Mngomezulu today, I almost finished us. This, my lord, this is a black science, my lord. My lord, the judge says, but I can't admit this. Then he produced an argument. But don't worry, we'll get into that one. I put it to you that you do the following. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people, because to subscribe it is free, to like the video it is free, to comment in the comment section below it is free of charge, to click the notification bell it is free of charge, to share this video it is free of charge, to watch this video until the end it is free of charge. Also, good people, come on, to watch the ads it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contribution to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the super thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details to donate to the channel, and you know what I'm saying, we'll bring you more, and also guys want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. Okay, now let's start with the story of this is very interesting. You see the story of my lord, this is science. So somebody asked this question at Amu Floyd Oti. That Sangoma statement is useless. How are they gonna prove such things as a dead body on Longwe's back? The argument that Mr. Mngomezulu is bringing is very valid too. He said, if the judge had a problem with this, he was supposed to have a problem when the state was bringing this. That's another problem that we have with our honorable judge. He's very critical to the defense. He forgets his double standard. That no, when the state was bringing a person of that sort, Mkulu, he forgets that no, I forgot to object. Now he's objecting to the one of Mngomezulu. And then we're like, how? So Mngomezulu is wrong to read a statement from a traditional healer or prophet, but the state was right to read that. He's not gonna make any judgment out of it. But why did you tell that to the state? Because you didn't tell that to the state. You should have been fair from the beginning. But again, nevertheless, Mngomezulu then argued his part. Now, I want you to take a look at the argument in court about this traditional healer. Take a look at this. Okay, now let's go back again to the issue of Longwe Twala. Then again, I'm going to be reading people's comments here. Somebody says, if it is true that Longwe pulled the trigger, after such a long ongoing trial, how many years do you think he deserves jail along with the people who were in the room? Bokeli Kumal. Guys, you'll answer that one. Then somebody says here, there was no way that Chico Twala could offer Kelly Khumalo a holiday trip to overseas after after Senzo's passing to clear her mind if Longwe didn't kill Senzo Meyiwa. And he was the first person to be called and first person to arrive at the crime scene at Machelo. Albert Partco, something like that, yeah. It is an open secret. Those who were in that, those who were in that house know who pulled the trigger that killed Senzo Meyiwa. The question here is, how did we arrive here? At Kim _Lura Uti, it was Longwe. Finally, the truth had its finally, the truth is heard in court. Joy _Zelda. Senzo Meyiwa was shot by Longwe Twala by mistake. If they had told the truth from the beginning, Longwe would have out of prison by now. Quite interesting. Hey, it's quite interesting, eh? Okay. So it took 10 years to clarify that Longwe Twala was the one who pulled or who killed Senzo Meyiwa at Obri _Mazwi. For me, it was always strange that Kelly, Makumalo, Longwe, Mapiri were not called along with those that were in the house. It would have given a court the entire picture of it would have given the court the entire picture of what happened at that night. Other ran away. That's something that has always been a bone of contention to me to say, if really this is a pursuit of justice, why leave people who were in the house? If this is a pursuit of justice, I repeat, why do you leave people who were in that house? Stella Storm Ote. So all this time, Kelly and Zandi were risking their life defending Longwe for what? Well, let me answer you, for their lives. Hey, had they done what they were not supposed to do, they would have paid it. Allegedly. 10 years later, we only get to hear now that three people, not just Senzo Meyiwa, were shot on that fateful night in 2014. Longwe Twala had a whole podcast narrating what happened on that fateful day, that Nzori was murdered. Not even once did he say he got shot. Hey, at Rasa Sela Uti. The investigation went as far as getting true caller information, but decided to leave direct witnesses behind. Where is Longwe and Makumalo on the state witnesses list? Including Kelly Khumalo, she's not going to be called. You see, those ones, Risasela, those ones, they are very keen. They are very keen to tell us about the true caller. I don't even want to talk about those ones. Yar. At official Twini, it's cooked. In fact, it's all cover up. If it wasn't, it wouldn't have been too docket. Also, why isn't Longwe and Kelly appearing as witnesses when they actually saw the whole happening? Yeah, very good question there. When I ask them, they think I'm personal. No, I'm not being personal. I'm just asking realistic question. At Men's _Khumalo, none of the accused shot Senzo Meyiwa. This whole case is cooked. Advocate Mgomezulu, singaba kodla gadla. We just want Longwe the runaway child with 38 revolvers. Usile. Usile wena. Yeah. Two of the accused went inside and the other two waited outside. Longwe Twala mysteriously disappeared from the scene. Hey, wena researcher. Hey, the disappearance of Longwe. He cannot even come and explain. He's busy running away from testifying, by the way. It just started. The Senzo Meyiwa trial will never end. Few months back, they said Kelly Khumalo ordered the hit. Now, Longwe Twala is the one who shot Senzo Meyiwa. To make matters worse, he was shot on the leg. They are toying with us. Okay. Yeah, that's the end of the comments here. Yeah. I thought it was good for me to bring these two contrasting views for all of us just to behold and have our own perception and opinion about everything here. Because, it is one thing to believe that these accused are the right people, but it's another thing to actually produce an evidence that will suggest otherwise. We are seeing something of that nature in the Senzo Meyiwa case. But the question that seems to be very the question that is lingering that does not want to disappear is the question of who between Kelly Khumalo and Longwe Twala, because we can't run away from the fact that everything evolves around them. You understand? Longwe Twala and Kelly Khumalo, they are refusing to exit the picture whenever the discussion about the death of Senzo Meyiwa is mentioned. It is always a difficult thing to do that you may just obliterate them completely on this picture. Now, with that being said, I am trying to say to you guys, it is very, 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 very tricky at this moment. You need, I think, one presupposition or one theory, maybe that's the right word, has got to prevail. And also, there's got to be substantial evidence to back it otherwise. I'll give an example. One will say, why will Kelly Khumalo order or kill Senzo Meyiwa in her own house? People will say it doesn't make sense. Who will do that? That's what people will think, right? Others, when they want to counter-argue that, they will say, if it was a ritual, then yeah, because you get directions as to how, right? Those are just theories out there. But there's another theory as well, and that one doesn't look far-fetched. The one that says Longwe Twala saw that, okay, Zandi Khumalo is giving him less attention, and now and then Senzo Meyiwa has called his friends from KZN. Now he's going to give this Zandi to them, right? So he got jealous. That's at least the other assertion or theory. The other one says he got the information that Zandi Khumalo was sleeping with Senzo Meyiwa, so he got angry. So that theory as well, it then says, Kelly Khumalo collaborated with Longwe Twala in eradicating Senzo Meyiwa, right? And that's another theory as well. But the bottom line that we have to arrive at, you have to ask the question, who pulled the trigger? That's the most important question here. Between Kelly Khumalo and Longwe Twala, who pulled the trigger?